Hi everyone, it's Den here. Welcome to the School of Light. Well, Ollie and I are out here at Lake Bumbunga tonight, and right behind me here are some pretty nasty looking clouds. So what's going to happen is when the light disappears, those clouds are going to miraculously disappear and we're going to shoot astro all night. It's the beginning of astro season and the core is coming up. But the big one for me tonight is this. This camera here is my Canon 450D. It's the first camera I ever bought in 2008. And this camera changed my life. And I just turned it on this week and it still works. So tonight I've got a couple of charged batteries and we're going to do some light painting with it. And I'm going to put it on the internet, and I bet you anything you like, no one says to me, what's happened to your photography, Den? It's all turned to shit. Because they won't, because the camera has almost nothing to do with the quality of the images you're making. It's the idea, and I'm going to do some good ideas, that's for sure. I hope. So let's hope that this rain does not come here, although, Ollie, the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking we're going to get wet and muddy. Which wouldn't be a completely bad thing. Anyway, alrighty, I'll see you soon when the sun disappears. Canon 450D, rain, salt, mud, fun. Woo! Hello, 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 I'm Canon 450D, hello, there we are. Hello, 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 hello. Nice one. So, look, the idea is I'm going to get the camera down nice and low. The amazing thing about here is we have all these amazing cracks in the salt tonight. It's really beautiful. And then I'm just going to go over the back and just start making some work. And the beautiful thing about the 450D is I've got no idea if it's actually making images, which is a hoot. It's been a long time. It's probably been realistically 2010 since I made any images with this. So that's, what, 15 years? So let's get into it. Let's not piss around. I'm going to get down nice and low. So my double trigger rig that I made is not working. So looks like the old Sony's having a rest tonight. Let's go. I suppose I better go get a light painting tool. Let's go make a light painting, hey? So lights off. Got my trigger. Got my blade. f5.6. ISO 100. Let's get out there. Yeah. Whoa! Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to show you I'm doing air quotes here, raw file straight out of the camera. So this image here is a pure export from Lightroom with no adjustments to this file whatsoever. And then this one is the adjustments I've made in Lightroom. And the reason I want to show you this is mainly just to blow your mind with how beautiful these images look, or how these files look straight out of the camera. I think it's amazing. So that's how we're going to roll with this thing. So it's 50 mils, so I was way too close.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in and have a look. Whoa!
That's crisp.
Yeah. And look, it's
Yeah.
must be my shoe or a dead pixel. Wow, it's all there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go way further out.
That's pretty
Look
good.
at that, man. Look how crisp that is.
Yeah.
So I just need to, wow. That's nuts, actually. I know what I need to do. I need to get a scanner and I need to actually scan that foreground. Okay, I need to go vertical. Oh my gosh, the bugs are wild. I think it needs to be a bit higher actually, so we get a better angle on the salt. All right, we were too low. All right, here we go. And open. All right, need to keep my feet away. Nice. Over here, here we go. Keep the light pointing back. Nice one. Over here. Don't want to crush the... Here we go. Where's the blade? There it is. Alrighty, nice one. Here's the blade. Now, let's go. Boom. Oh, wow, that's wild. Oh my gosh, that's so sharp. And this screen, the thing to remember is this screen is sketchy as, yeah, it's a little over. Yes, too bright. So I need to definitely, how's the blade? Yeah, the blade's fine. So what I'm going to do is, the scanner has power control. So I'm just going to come, it's 4 settings. I might just come back 1. We'll try that. That's good. All right, headlamps off, headlamps off. Here we go. And this one's for you, Rob Turney. And close. It looked like it was about a minute. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, mate, this is crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh fuck, man. Unbelievable. I think it's in focus and kind of sharp. On the back of the camera, it looked really sharp, and that is exciting. So I'm just going to go get a ball of light tool, and let's see if we can't do that. Wicked. So I've got my favorite tool at the moment, my favorite orb tool, which is the orange and white. I reckon it's going to look beautiful out there. So let's go. I just want to show you the situation where I'm spinning. Yeah, you can sort of see that it's sort of getting soft and falling apart where I'm spinning. All right, yeah, you watch. I'll put the camera down there. Yeah, have a look at this. Look how soft it is. It's like mud. See how soft that is. It's a shame. Okay, there's a bit just to the side here, which feels a bit harder actually. All right, I'll give that a try. Yeah, so I just need to put something there to spin around. So I just got to find something. I could just put that there. I mean, that's enough. All right, here we go. Light up the foreground first. That worked really well. Now, because I'm spinning an orb, I need to be sort of 30 seconds down there, and then, so 2 minutes 30. All right. This is such a beautiful moment for me, as weird as that sounds. And the salt is falling apart under my feet. Damn it. That's a shame actually. We'll keep going. Even if it's a sketchy orb, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's very, very soft under my feet. Oh, no. Whoa. Actually, that's pretty specky, actually. That's crazy. Is it sharp? Well, it looks pretty bloody sharp to me. Oh man, how cool. Sketchy spin, but it doesn't matter. That's really beautiful. All right, here we go. And open. Yeah, that's a bit wider. Nice. That was amazing. So how did it go? Well, the amazing thing about it, actually, the funny thing is that the back of this screen is, it feels like you're watching something on a potato, because it's hard to kind of really be sure that it's in focus. I think when you work with a screen like this, you sort of start to feel sort of an understanding of why these megapixel backs of camera screens are really good. because you can really check the focus and everything. But what I do know is that I got a half a dozen images. I got a fault code up during one of the orbs, which I think was the best one, saying it lost contact with the lens. But a few things that I had forgotten about this camera that are really amazing, right? So when you're focusing, you can punch in. So you can go in 10 times and focus, which is amazing. No focus peaking, which you get really used to. It's a 50mm lens, so it was a bit hard getting the composition, but once I got it, it was really nice. So we went too low, came up a bit so we could see the leading line of the salt going out into the shot. Did some blades, a couple of orbs, and a couple of flutes. But it felt really nice. No articulating screen. It's funny how we bitch and complain about no articulating screen. No articulating screen on here. But I think it looked amazing. I think the images looked stunning. It worked. It only stopped working once. The images felt really beautiful. But you know the most beautiful thing about the thing, using it, do you know how nice it feels to reconnect? I can't even believe these words are coming out of me, but how nice it is to reconnect with a camera that literally changed my life. There are images on this camera, you know, distantly related image, so many images on this camera that without them, I would not be here on the Salt tonight with you. Because this tiny little thing that cost almost nothing to buy, that you can buy now, I think I found a mint one with a couple of lenses on eBay for $200, still makes amazing images. So there we go. Yeah, we'll know by the time you're seeing this if they're good. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick the 2 best images, the ones that make me feel really good, obviously the most. I'm going to pop them on Instagram and we'll see how they go. I think they're going to be really nice. And then just leave it for a few days and then say, those images were made on a $200 camera, but it felt beautiful, like a connection through time with an old friend. I got the wiggly feeling looking at these images like I kind of did back then. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. It's been really nice. The next thing we're going to do, the next night out, I'm going to grab my very first Olympus camera and we're going to go make some live composite images with that. And I bet it feels the same. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out, little camera. You're very good. And thank you for joining me. Peace.